Also, there was one post on the subreddit that I thought was somewhat interesting. Give me one sec. Hold on. This was kind of took me by surprise. Unrelated, but I was like, what the fuck? There's people hating on Olivia. I was like, what? To all the people shitting on Olivia in this sub? I've n- I don't know. I've never seen it. Parasocial goobers who think this podcast. I don't know what are they saying. Like I thought everybody loved. No, everybody does love Olivia. I don't even know if what have I missed, but obviously these people are not welcome at all. I think it's brigading from other communities that are huge fans of ours. Very weird. Don't like that. So hold on, let me try to find this post. Yeah, that was a big episode because the subway bit I was super excited for. So they're just like my two big segments there. This was an interesting post. It says possible explanation for the Nexium guy's ignorance. I was wrong about Andrew Tate and why I changed my mind on Andrew Tate. Could he really have not even clicked them? That is interesting. That is a good theory, to be honest. It is. Oh, this is the guy who was the main um, character in the first season of The Vow. He's the one that documented it all and then shared it with the documentarian documenters. So that was cool. This is the guy who, yeah, was the main character in The Vow. What is this blasphemy? Dan is right. The subway segment did go on too long. Who are you to decide when art stops and stays? You don't go to the museum and tell Picasso, "Oh, this brush, one brushstroke too much." Who are you? Who are you? You know what I mean? You don't go to a movie. You don't go watch a movie and tell Scorsese that, "Oh, there's too many scenes in this film." You know what I mean? Sorry. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. So somebody posted this. I'll read it to you guys. It's titled, I like to make a distinction about Mark Elliott that I worry not everyone is getting. I know they're mostly joking on the show, but Mark Elliott is not a victim of Nexium. He is on their payroll. He was the poster child of the cult and the reason they were able to trap so many people. His work with Keith was a partnership. It was not a mentor student situation. They worked together to spread lies to convince their victims to join. Now, first of all, I should say that Mark has sued somebody, I think it was Stars, for something they put in their documentary. He lost, by the way. They did an anti slap and knocked that bitch out. But not looking to get sued, I'll say this. I'm just reading this person's opinion. I don't know whether it's true or not. It's just their opinion. I don't think they have any insider information. It is an interesting opinion. By the way, I've been very careful about everything I say to him because we knew going into this that he had sued someone before. So I've been very, very, very careful to say, this is my opinion, this is my theory, etc., etc. But apparently, Mark Elliott was actually a somewhat successful public speaker. And he was going on national tours. I saw someone on the subreddit say he came to their school to do an inspirational speech about how he overcame his Tourette's. And he had an influence and apparently a fan base that he was, with all of his documentaries and stuff, started to involve Nixium in his content. And so I understand where this theory comes from. Now, if they want to sue me, you guys know my opinion on that. I'm ready. Join the club. You know what I mean? What is H3H3 if he doesn't have two lawsuits at least? That's what I'm talking about. That's why he did not double down when Ethan called him out about saying the N word, lying about having Tourette's, and fabricating a career as a motivational speaker out of it. His entire life is a scam, which is why he's doing rounds of publicity on behalf of Keith Raniere. The reason he said Dear H3 Highlights is because the message was likely a bot that went to every popular channel actively talking about Tate, fishing for anyone to respond to have him on their show so that he could show that video and hopefully lure in more members of the cult. This is a pretty compelling hypothesis, actually. So, yeah, I think the hypothesis that this person puts forward is compelling, that he used a bot and was just mass emailing people. That's why he continues. That's why he just sat there and took the L in exchange for showing the video of all those FBI agents speaking in front of the green screen on behalf of the cult. I know I'm not saying a single thing that is new to the vast majority. I just want to relay it in case some people truly do feel bad for the piece of shit, or even some who might be enticed by his journey. It's all a grift. With peace and love, I love you all. There's no way that anyone, I mean, who the fuck watching that would want to go and join next to him? That'd be surprising. But that's why, kind of like, when he wanted me to watch this propaganda video of the FBI agents and all this shit. And that's why I was like, well, I'm going to have to play the music and the Subway Surfer and stuff, because I'm not trying to actually help him spread what I perceive to be propaganda for Keith Raniere. He's got one person he's succeeded, someone said. I don't think so. I really don't. I don't think one person makes up for what he just went through.